Hello, friends. Miss DeHart here, and today I'm going to be starting my mandala or mandala, however you say it or pronounce it. Mandala. You are choosing. This one is going to be on paper. So I do have a sketch pad down just to kind of protect my table because I am going to be using some pressure and pencils and eventually a permanent marker. So this is just basic sketch pad from I think Family General, Dollar Tree, something like that. It's like 30 pages, and it's a decent quality. It's not as good as a sketchbook like this with like thickness, but we don't want the paper to be that thick. You could use printer paper. You could use any kind of paper you have, but you don't want it to be too thick. So now this is a rectangle, and we want to turn this into a square because where we're headed is into a design like this. This is one mandala that I started. I still need to finish it on this side. So in order to make this a square like I have here, I am going to fold my paper on this corner, and this is going to meet this side. So there's a lot of different ways that you could do this. You could measure as well using a ruler, but you don't have to. I'm going to show you a way that doesn't require a ruler. I'm also going to show you a way to use or tear paper instead of using scissors. So right now I have this little triangle and this rectangle. I need to get rid of this. If I had scissors, I could cut this off, but then the problem is sometimes when I use my scissors, I might not cut so straight. It might be a little bit wavy. Maybe my scissors aren't so good. So I'm going to show you an alternative because sometimes you don't have scissors with you or near you. So we are going to take this paper and we're going to fold this little rectangle down. And we're going to press. Now, I don't have long nails, but we're going to use the nails we have. And we're going to press this fold really good. And I'm going to flip the fold over. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to press that fold down. Okay, another way I could do this is hold it up like this and press it. Again, I'm going to keep flipping it and pressing it. And it's going to make those paper fibers a little bit weak. And it's going to tear really easily. Like that. Okay. So now I have two halves. I need to fold this corner to corner this way so that I'll have 4 quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I am now going to go side to side so that I can have a line across from side to side. Take your time with this. You want your folds to be good, like nice and crisp, okay? So I open this up and I'm going to have 8 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? I'm going to design one triangle. Okay, one triangle. And then that triangle is going to be flipped and repeated to create my radial symmetry. Again, here is one that I've been working on, and this is what the one triangle looked like that I designed. So I knew I wanted something coming from the center, so I did a leaf shape there. Leaf would be organic. I could do a geometric shape coming out of the center. Here's another one that I've been working on. Again, that's what the one triangle looks like. So this one, I think I'm going to try and do something a little bit more geometric, okay? So you want to be using geometric or organic. Lines and shapes, okay? Remember, geometric is going to be sharp and angular, like a triangle or square. Organic might be a little bit more free-flowy, like something you might see in nature, like a leaf shape, okay? So I'm not going to do this in Sharpie. I'm going to do this in pencil. I say a regular wooden pencil works. I have a couple here that are sharpened in case I need them. If I want to dull it a little, maybe it's a little bit too sharp, I can scribble on my paper. And I'm going to start designing this little section here. Again, I'm going to try doing one that's a little bit more geometric. So I'm going to start with a triangle. And I'm just staying inside this space, this one pie slice right here. That's what I'm staying inside of. Do zigzag or almost like a lightning bolt shape. So I'm definitely going to try and make this one more geometric because my other ones are very organic because they look like feathers or flowers or plants. That looks pretty nice. I like that. So I want to go over these lines a little bit with my pencil so that I have a lot of graphite here, because what's going to happen is I'm going to press this design using either the back of a marker, like a marker cap. I could use a popsicle stick, like one of those wooden ones if I had, a spoon, or even the back handle of like a pair of scissors, something that's going to be able to scrape along the paper. So I'm going to be using a permanent marker, and I'm just going to, this is closed, I don't have the lid off, I'm going to use this plastic lid, like this edge, and I'm going to take my graphite or my pencil and I'm going to fold it so it goes graphite down, and I'm going to pretend I'm like scraping paint or something off of like a tabletop. Like I'm scraping and it's pressing. And if I'm not sure, I can check and see that it's transferring. But I also see where I'm missing. And I do want to be careful. I don't want to scrape and fold or bend or crinkle my paper. So there I go. Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to trace in here. So that's how I get started on my mandala. If you have any questions, again, you want to be using a pencil for this step, and you want to use some plain white paper. Any kind will do. And a little bit of patience, and yeah. So there I have my beginning of my mandala. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing your projects. Bye.